It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Jagged Mountain Craft Brewery, and it's a can of there. This beer really ties the room together. It's a blonde milk stout with coffee and cacao, coming in at 6% ABV and a 16 fluid ounce can. Based in Denver, Colorado. Many thanks to Jordan for hooking us up with this beer. Amazing gesture. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I love reviewing beer from all over the world. I don't like to kind of just rely on one country for the beer because there's just so much beer out there. I've had a few of these. I believe the very first one was by the Durham Brewing Company in the UK, and they brewed a white stout. One finger white head, slightly hazy golden amber coloured beer, good levels of carbonation rolling up the glass, and the coffee and cacao are really going to set this apart. You can close your eyes, you'll be thinking it's a dark ale. If you had your eyes closed, that is, and you were handed this as a blind taste test, and you will probably think it was a black beer. Take the thing over your eyes away, and boom, there it is. A golden amber ale. So I'm gonna do that, just that. Close my eyes. Yeah, coffee, cacao, coffee, kind of. You can imagine the coffee bean coming through, and that slight chocolatey cacao aroma. A little bit of sweetness from the malt, a little kind of slight bready aromas. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, just superb, just superb. Not even looking at the beer. I'm like, almost like I've had an argument with my beer, and I'm like, I'm not looking at you. But yeah, just not looking at the beer. It's really roasty, really toasty. Loads of chocolate coming through with the cacao. There might be a little bit of lactose in here, just to give it a bit of a creamy mouthfeel. Lovely kind of espresso coffee flavours coming through in the beer as well. A little bit of sweetness, a little kind of light bready, biscuity flavours from the malt. A little bit of bitterness from the hops. Well, I always look at these beers, I'll be perfectly honest with you, and I bet you're the same. I always look at these white stouts and go, one of these. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I did it with this beer. I looked at this beer and I was like, oh, a white stout, what's this gonna be like? And they always surprise me. They always surprise me. They're always really good. And this is no exception. Stone the Crows. Velvety kind of creamy mouthfeel coming through. Maybe some oats, maybe some lactose. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. But yeah, really good. That is my first beer from Jagged Mountain Craft Brewery. And the thing I was talking about earlier, I mean, for me to get hold of these wonderful small microbrewed beers from America is nigh on impossible. It's nigh on impossible unless you've got people like Jordan who's willing to send you beers from America, or the wonderful Travis and Mick from Australia. There's so many names. And the wonderful Stephen in Germany, and lots of people in the UK, and Daniel Bale meeting me in Barry Town Centre giving me beer, and every other person around sending us beer into the channel. I got a finished beer coming soon, a porter from Finland. Absolutely tremendous gesture. I thank you all, I really do, I thank you all. So, do they say anything about this beer? Pardon me. Inspired by a white Russian cocktail, this beer is brewed with lactose and aged on whole bean coffee from Ozo roasters and cacao nibs from Ethereal Confections. Just amazing. Brewed and packed at Jagged Mountain Craft Brewery. Yeah, I really like it. 6% ABV, 16 fluid ounce can. Love trying beer. I love trying beer from America, to be honest. I love American craft beer, and this is superb. Rating. Looks good as I rock the beer back and forth. Look at that carbonation. You can see that carbonation chasing that head up the glass. Look at that wonderful, wonderful looking beer. Recreating that head look. Great aroma. Chocolate and coffee, and just to finish off the review, really, if you were to close your eyes and drink this, you'd be thinking you were drinking a stout. That is amazing. What an amazing achievement. That for me is a 9 out of 10. A Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. Thank you very much again, Jordan. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!